Interesting use of so much. When I use the phrase so much, I normally mean it as a quantifier of an uncountable noun. That sounds pretty obtuse, but let me give examples. Don't use so much sugar. The patient is in so much pain. This is similar to don't use so many potatoes, but you can count potatoes easily, but sugar is difficult and pain is uncountable. Alright? Here's the usage that confuses me. You threw them away like so much trash. From an episode of The Rookie. Mama's giant cross-stitched bedspread would never be finished, and was so much ash. From The Calculating Stars, by Mary Robinette Kowal. Clearly, this usage is different, and it isn't meant to quantify the trash or the ash. It seems to emphasize the contrast between the subject and object, them versus trash, bedspread versus ash, and maybe to emphasize the negative aspect of the trash and ash. And yet, you could easily leave so much out of those sentences and not affect the meaning at all. Am I missing a nuance? And more importantly, is there a name for this? Are there other phrases used in the same way? Are there rules about proper usage?
This is the OED Sense 39C, underhead word so. C. A DJ in equals some or amount of something. One of the examples given is 1885 E. Lynn Linton Autobiography. Christopher Kirkland I. 219 Even my languages were merely so much literary furniture. Sense 37D is the equivalent for so many. I think this sense is only used in a dismissive way, implying that whatever is compared is of little worth.
You threw them away like so much trash means you threw them away as if they were trash. Like so much idiom, like something that is / the explanation sounded like some nonsense. / the house burned like so much paper. Source, Merriam-Webster, like stomach.
Your definition is correct and applicable here. So much equals this amount of. The implication is that trash or ash is all that the item is now. It suggests ignorance, or willful dismissal, of any other value that the item may hold, or have held. You threw them away like so much trash. You threw them away like an amount of trash, with no consideration for their value. The bedspread was so much ash. The bedspread was reduced to merely this amount of ash, with no other worth. In my experience, Australian English, this is an uncommon use of the phrase in modern speech, but it's still understood well enough in writing.
You might also want to look up the definition and uses of the phrase, so much for, which is another idiomatic usage with some similarities.